guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel SQL with Shahid. In last video we have discussed about recovery models, types of recovery model, and also backup, what are the different types of backups. So I will be discussing in depth about full backup, differential backup and transaction log backup, so that I will be going through glance about recovery models. Full log recovery model means whatever the log records information is there, no, it will completely log. If log information means the transaction ID, statement ID, like for example, if in a house husband and wife is there, husband will go out and this wife will ask where are you going, when are you going, why are you going. That complete information will be logged, okay, in full log, full recovery model. And in bulk log recovery model, as I said, husband and wife example, if husband goes out, like where are you going, when are you coming, and whatever the remaining information is there, like that he won't tell. That is the minimal logging, okay. And one more thing, in special scenario, for bulk log recovery model, whenever the developer or user does bulk operations like bulk insert, at that time we will be changing the recovery model from full to bulk. Then before doing that, we have to take the full database backup. After completion of the bulk insert, we can change it again to full recovery model because of the safety. And why we do this? Because like to save that time, in full recovery model everything is logged, okay, all information, everything is logged. We can travel in time, we can, if anything happen to database, okay, then we can go back and bring back. For example, if user has dropped the table, we can restore from last full backup till whatever at the time the user has lost the table, then we can restore that with the point in time recovery. Point in time recovery is possible in full recovery model, and also in bulk recovery model also it is possible. In special scenarios we will be changing to bulk recovery model and to do bulk insert by the developer, and then we'll be changing to full. If if in case for small inserts, normal inserts, updates, deletes, then it behaves like full recovery model, then information is fully logged, okay. In bulk recovery model also, in special scenarios, one day this bulk insert, when user does, then only minimal logging is done. So hope you might have understood this. And yesterday we are talking about this full backup, okay. So if I go here to this document, three types of backups: full backup, differential backup, hourly transaction log backup. So we have backup strategy, okay. Backup strategy means strategy number one. In every organization we take full backup, that is weekly, okay. Weekly full backup will be taking, and daily differential per day, okay. And differential backup is cumulative. Whatever we take, right, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it is cumulative. If we restore full backup and then we restore Friday's differential backup, whatever the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday till Thursday, we can have, okay, in Friday's backup as well. So differential backups are cumulative. And hourly transaction log backup, since whatever the insert, updates, live data is there now, and that backup we can take, okay. And differential backup is whatever the data changes are there, that we can back it up. And transaction log backup means live transactions, and the information about the log records and all will be backed up in log backup. So anything happened, we go and do point in time recovery. here we have strategy 2 only. 80% of the scenario will be this only: weekly full backup, daily differential backup, hourly transaction log backup. In strategy 2, this is the case, we take less only, means this strategy will use less. Then we will take a daily full backup, okay? Or optional differential backup means we can, whether it can be for 4 hours like that, okay? Or else there can be no differential backup as well. We are taking hourly transaction log backup, right? That is also enough. In some companies will be taking daily full backup and hourly transaction log backups. So officially we have three types of backups, that is full backup, differential backup, transaction log backup, and file group backup. In each and every interview you have to tell these four important backups, okay? This is actually the types of backups. If we go here, we have additional optional types of backup, okay? That is stripe backup, mirror backup, copy only backup, tile log backup, partial differential backup. This is all, it is the options we can use in backups. So I will be discussing this and all in further classes. Now we will be discussing about this full backup. Okay, what is full backup? Okay, before going to full backup, you should know the basics as I discussed in my previous sessions. Like you have to know the database architecture. Inside the database, we will be having data file and log file. So in data file, whatever we consist, it has extents in that and in the data file, and inside the extents we have pages. Inside the pages we have the actual data, okay, in the form of rows and columns, as you know these things. And also we have in log file architecture we have VLF, log records and log blocks. So whatever the full backup, in full backup, all means it captures all file information, include the structure and metadata. Whatever the files are there here, like MDF and LDF files are there. Now in properties, if I go to DB2, then here in properties you'll be finding files, file and file groups. Files is there, no? All the metadata, okay? The structure of the data, it will copy first MDF, NDF, okay? Secondary data file. All the structure it will copy. Then whatever the actual data is present in the pages, okay? It will not back up the empty spaces in the pages. Only the actual data present in the data pages, then only it will back up, okay? It also back up all transaction log records such as new insights, new updates and deletes. This means whenever the backup is going on, then insert updates and delete should not stop, right? Then nobody will leave this SQL server. So at that time, if we are taking the 9 o'clock, we are taking the full backup. From 9 to 11, some live transactions are ongoing, okay? So then that from whatever the 9 to 11 changes are there, log live data is there, log records, it will also back it up, okay? So it will change, it will back up the log records as well, okay? And that is new inserts and new updates and new deletes. So full, that is known as full database backup. It will copy all this full data backup to BAK file. So if we go here and right click, new task, backup, then here in general you will find here full backup, okay? Have to select the full backup. And if you want to select URL, you can select the URL. Now we can take to the disk, that is C drive for program files, MS SQL, or else we can remove and change it this path as well, okay? Add a C uh, backup folder. I have backup folder on C drive slash db1 underscore full2.bak. So I can give this path as well, and it will copy to BAK file here. BAK file, all MDF, NDF, metadata and structure. It will copy to BAK file. All that means all the pages which has data, that also it will copy, and all the live data like insert new update, new delete, it will also back it up to the BAK file. At the time of restore, if anything happens to the database, then we can restore from this, so we take the backup. Okay, and in differential backup, whatever the data changes, it will be modified by DCM pages, and whenever it takes the differential backup, extends, it will mark it at 0 0 1 combination, with 0 1 combination, as I discussed previously. Also in the types of pages I have discussed that thing. If you have any doubts, you can go through that video and check out. And we have the media options also, like append to exist backup set, so override the existing backup set, set media set name and set expiration. These things and all I will be letting you know in next class. So for now we have to understand that full backup. We can take the database backup to disk, and like here we have backup options also. Here compressed backup and all. This and all I will be letting you know. So like this we can take, we can script out as well. Here we can go and script out. You'll find here. So now the database has been backed up. We can do this as well. Also we can take here third backup also. I already have two backups. We can do this command also. Take the backup. Now the backup has been completed successfully. So I had to answer this thing only. We have four types of backup. Okay, full backup, differential backup, transaction log backup, file and file group backup. So these are the options in backup. So many of them are confused in the industry itself. So to clarify you, I am just telling these are the four official types of backup. Okay, attended in the interview. Also, same like that, we have three types of recovery model: bulk recovery model, full recovery model, and simple recovery model. And we have another type of recovery model, that is pseudo simple recovery model, that you should not tell in the interview. If interviewer asks, then you have to tell at that time. Whenever, what is pseudo simple means, whenever we have new database, right? At that time it will be in pseudo simple recovery model until and unless we take the full backup. And also if we change the recovery model from simple to full, then it will be in pseudo simple recovery model until and unless we take the full backup. So differential, I have explained about the full backup. Okay, it will copy all the structure metadata and data present in the pages, and log records also, it will be backed up to the BAK file, that is the full backup. And that's all for today's class. I will be explaining about differential backup in depth in next class. Thank you guys for your time and patience. Bye, take care.